Papa Jake, and if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I've battled just about every monster imaginable. I've been bitten, covered in slime, and even built a giant cardboard prison to lock dangerous creatures away. But no monster has caused us more trouble than ghosts from Ghostbusters. That's why today we built a fully functional cardboard Ghostbusters van, loaded up with enough proton packs and ghost catching gadgets to take on anything that comes our way. Unfortunately for us, it doesn't take long before all kinds of monsters and ghosts start attacking. Things get even worse when my girlfriend gets bitten by a werewolf hiding in the woods. Don't worry, we managed to cure her, but that's when we decided to take things to the next level by building a brand new maximum security cardboard prison, not only to capture the werewolf, but to hunt down other dangerous monsters, like Siren Head. Will we catch him? Will my girlfriend turn back into a werewolf? You'll just have to sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, and watch to find out.
What? I told you not to go ghost hunting! Phil! Biggs! Get him to the lab!
This isn't good, Jess!
I think it's right.
It's burning and making weird sounds!
It's all over my hand! I touched it for 1 second and I'm turning green!
Ew, it like squeezed out at her.
Why does it hurt so bad? What was that thing? It was like a blob!
Why is it all bumpy and lumpy and gross?
I don't know, Jess. Just help me! Why did it have to bite me and not you?
What do you mean? I've gotten bit every single time, Jake. It's about time. It's your turn.
Oh, it's spreading really fast, guys. This isn't good. I've been bit by a lot of monsters before, and let me just tell you, never is it fun. But this is very painful, and it's spreading really fast. It's already going up my arm.
Oh, need I remind you, it wasn't a monster. It was actually a ghost.
I don't know if it was a ghost or all I saw was a green blob of slime.
It was definitely a ghost.
Jake, I have the perfect idea. We become Ghostbusters and we suck that ghost right out of you.
There's no ghost inside me, Phil. I was clearly just bit by a ghost.
Kinda looks like there's a ghost inside of you.
No, just like every other monster bite, if I get bit by it, then there's a good chance that I might be turning into it. So if you want to see a ghost, it's gonna be because I turn into one.
No, look, it's growing teeth.
No, but it is.
Oh my goodness, are those actually teeth?
Stop! Ow! Why am I growing teeth?
Jake, I don't think you're growing teeth. I think that was his tooth.
Well, what about this one?
Oh, okay. Let's just pull the teeth out of my arm. That sounds really fun, guys.
You've got really big teeth.
Wait, why does it look like it's glowing?
Oh no, it could be radioactive. Let's turn off the lights.
That's not good. Get the radiometer. Get the radiometer. We need to make sure this isn't radioactive.
I can't see a thing.
Turn the lights back on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that helps. Thanks, Phil. Okay, quickly, get my radiometer. We gotta make sure that this thing isn't radioactive. If this is, it could be spreading even faster. These ghosts could be radioactive. These ghosts are made out of proton molecules. Those are radioactive.
Kinda looks like stars.
Yeah, thanks, Jess. I'll just hold up my arm all night and you can stare at the stars. They're so pretty.
Maybe we'll see the Milky Way.
Okay, good news is, looks like the radiometer is not showing radiation. Come take a look at this. That must be what it is. There's no radiation, which is good because I didn't really want to be radioactive. I'd start glowing. That wouldn't be fun. But if there's ectoplasm in me, then that is not good. We need to get it out.
Hold up, no. What is an ectoplasmy?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's not ectoplasmy, it's ectoplasm, and it's what ghosts are made out of. And that just proves that I'm gonna turn into a ghost unless we stop this.
Ghosts aren't real.
Need I remind you, you were literally a ghost less than 24 hours ago. We saved your life on Papa Jake's world.
Okay, I might have been possessed, but maybe I just was hangry. I didn't have breakfast that morning.
She was not just hangry, okay? There is a ghost living inside of her. And if we don't stop this, there's gonna be a ghost living inside of me.
Yeah, Jake, this bite looks worse than a monster bite. So I guess that means ghost bites are worse than monster bites.
okay, let's not jump to conclusions here. We don't want to call it the worst bite ever. I mean, did you see Jess when she had a TNT block inside of her? That was pretty bad. Just like any other bite, there's gotta be a cure, which means we need to take a sample and put it into my computer so we can find out how we can cure this thing. Because I really don't want to turn into a ghost, especially not today. I was really hoping to play some new video games. You know there's new Marvel Rivals up here?
Whoa! Jake, these glasses are insane! I can literally see slime coming out of your arm!
Oh no! Oh, what is that?
It looks like green ketchup.
Ew!
This is green ketchup?
No, they don't what?
Oh, that does not taste like ketchup.
They don't even make green ketchup.
They made purple ketchup.
That was years ago. Okay, Jess, we need to take a sample of this, and as much as I don't want to, it means I think you need to cut into this. Why are you excited?
I wasn't.
Just cut into the really googly gobbly part that's glowing and oozing with slime. We'll try and get a sample from there.
Let me just apply a bit of pressure. Oh!
Jess, I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea. Because I got the sample.
Okay, let's give it a go. Put it on the computer slab there and run the program. It'll analyze the sample and tell us if there's a known cure. Hopefully it'll be something easy like 7-Up and chicken noodle soup.
But I wanted to use the microscope.
You don't need to use the microscope, Jess. Just put it on the sampler.
Oh, but it looks so cool when it's all close up. Oh. Jake? Jake? Are you sleeping?
Yes, Jess?
I put the green stuff into the blue stuff, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Am I doing this right?
Just turn the lights off and see if it's glowing. That way you'll know that you got a sample.
Biggs, can you please turn the lights off?
Going off!
Jake, I think it's growing things, and it's definitely glowing.
Okay, great. Put it in the analyzer. See if we can find a known cure.
Okay, Jake, if you say so. And activating the thingy-majiggy and turning it on. Okay.
Ghost slime detected.
Let's see.
Not enough traces for known cure.
Oh, well, that's it. We're done. We're done, Jake. You're becoming a ghost. Sorry, you're becoming a ghost.
Something's happening to my arm! Oh, Jess! I don't know, it's really hot! It's burning! I don't know!
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that.
Oh my goodness, I'll get something for the fire! Yep, I'll be right back!
I don't feel good. I hope Phil gets back soon.
Jake, I've gone back with the water! We're gonna put this cut out!
Phil, that's not enough water to put this out!
Oh, do it!
Oh, Phil!
Yep, got him! Just another day, saving the day.
Guys, something's happening.
I think you're gonna need this.
Oh, what's happening to my arm?
Wait, hold on, more!
Oh, no, get it off, get it off! Quickly, Phil, go in my closet. I should have an emergency decontamination device. We gotta use that right now. I don't know if it'll work, but maybe it will.
Jake, what am I looking for exactly?
It's orange and it's big, you'll see it.
Okay.
I don't like this. It's really gross. All the other bites, I mean, they were all bad, but this has got to be the grossest bite I've ever experienced. And it smells so bad.
Yeah, Jake, first it's glowing in the dark, then there was smoke or something coming out of it, and now there's a massive green slime stuff on
This
it.
is way worse than Pond Monster Slime.
Is this it?
That'll do.
All right, Jake. Time to get this slime right off you. Starting up the decontamination device.
What's a decontamination device?
Just get it over with.
I'm not completely sure.
Oh my goodness!
Did it work?
I think it just needed way more. Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh, okay. I saw something else in the closet that might work. All right. Now, who's ready to start some science? Wait. Where did Jake go? Jake.
Phil! Right there.
All right. This is pretty cool, though, yeah?
Phil, that's what Jake uses when he has to handle hazardous waste, like poo-poos.
You mean he poos in this? Is that why it smells so bad in here?
No, Phil, when the monsters that he catches in the prison take poops, they're contaminated, so that's what he uses to clean them up.
Ew! I just wanted to go go on the next moon expedition.
When Phil was busy playing dress up, I found a big bowl and this weird scoopy thing so that we can take the bigger sample. That's what the computer asked for, right?
Right. Yeah, we also might want to move fast. I think Jake is currently unconscious.
Do you want to do it?
Yep, why not? Why is this thing's like rock hard? You think that's enough?
Try it, I guess.
Okay. Hopefully this will be enough to put into the Jarvis and get a proper cure.
Into the Jarvis?
Yeah, isn't that what Jake named his AI? After the same one Tony Stark used?
Jake?
He's not wrong. My AI's name is Jarvis.
Told ya.
Phil, that did absolutely nothing.
That's what you and Jake always do. Just find the cure. I don't actually know what I'm doing.
Cure found. 3 slime types. Slimer, Stay Pop, or Marshmallow. Last paranormal monster is unknown. However, can be found in the woods. Uploading location. Be careful.
Why can it never be something easy like 7-Up and chicken noodle soup?
Yeah, Jake, this is not the common cold. You're literally about to turn into a ghost.
Might I suggest using some biofilm? That could prevent the bite from spreading and even reverse it until you have the cure.
Oh man, I was so concerned with this bite, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, biofoam would definitely help. Grab it. I should have some under.
Jake, what's biofilm?
I don't even know what
Do you
that
want
is.
soap?
No, I don't
Ooh.
want soap, Biggs. Phil, grab it. It should be in my cupboard.
All right, Jake, got the biofilm.
Okay. Now it's pretty simple, but what you need to do is just spray it. Just please spray it directly on the wound.
All right, yep, got that.
That's definitely not the wound, Phil!
This thing packs a punch. I'm sorry.
Phil, just aim it. Ah! Oh wow, that actually feels really good. Yeah, keep doing it. Oh, I'm feeling better already. It's cooling it down. Okay, now that I'm feeling a little bit better, it's time that we find a cure for this thing. Because not only do I need to stop myself from turning into a ghost, but you know, it's probably a good thing that we don't have ghosts roaming around our entire house. Lucky for you guys, I've been working on some brand new Ghostbusters tech. Come meet me in the spy lab. Okay guys, so right now we're back in my top secret spy base where I've been working on some really cool ghost busting tech. And let's just say we're gonna need it because, as you can tell, I'm not doing so well. That biofoam I sprayed on my arm is only gonna last so long. So we've gotta work together to find these 3 different ghosts. The last being, what did he say? Something we should watch out for.
Yeah, Jarvis didn't even know what the evil thing was, but he said it was in the forest.
I think we should just leave the ghosts alone. I was possessed by one very recently and it really wasn't fun. So let them do whatever they're doing and we can stay inside.
Okay, well, we'll worry about the last ghost when we get to it. First, we need to find Slimer. And by the look of him, he doesn't exactly look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. This thing looks mean green, and I'm pretty sure that's what bit me. So unless you guys want to end up with this sort of bite on your arm, you better watch what you're doing.
What do you mean he looks mean? He's smiling.
I don't think that's a happy smile, Jess. That is a I'm gonna bite you smile, and as a guy that's already been bit by him, I can tell you it ain't fun. Now, if we're gonna find Slimer, we need to track him down to his last known location, and we have to come prepared, which means we're gonna need some tools. Like this! It's my proton pack. It's basically a modified vacuum with some extra parts, but it'll do the job. If we do run into Slimer, one blast of this should send him flying away. Remember, it's not about capturing him, it's about getting the slime so I can get cured.
Jake, do we all get one of these? Because 1, it looks very cool. 2, I'm sure there's something in here that helps us not get bit.
It doesn't help you not get bit, but it is sprayed with a special coating which makes sure that ghosts can't infiltrate your body. So, you can't get possessed.
Okay, perfect. I'll be taking this one.
Well, where's mine?
Yeah, you guys might want to grab them. I don't know how many we have, so you should probably get one before we run out.
This one's cool. It's a jacket.
All right. Feeling safer already, Jake? What is this?
That, Phil, is a ghost trap, which is actually going to come in handy if we decide to trap these ghosts. But like I said, the mission is to get the slime because I don't want to turn into a ghost, okay? Don't worry about capturing them unless we absolutely know for sure we have a shot at it.
Jake, I know everyone has a jacket on now, but I don't see any more in here.
Yeah, I'm sort of all out of jackets. There used to only be 3 of us, and then Jess came along. So, you know what? I've got something even better.
Whoa, 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 I know that's just joking, right?
It's a ghost helmet.
Whoa.
It's not actually a ghost helmet, but we'll let him believe it. Yeah, this will protect you against any ghost.
Nice, okay.
Even their slime.
So they won't get in my brain.
Exactly, but they can
Okay.
still bite you, don't forget.
Ghosts won't be able to bite me.
Yeah, see? You're safe in there.
Yeah.
Okay, as much as I want to sit around and keep looking at all my cool gear, we do have to get going because I only have so much time before I turn into an entire ghost. Luckily though, I've been working on this. My portable proton pack. That backpack was getting a little heavy.
Ooh, I want that one, Jake.
Fortunately, Jess, you get this one.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we know where the first ghost is, Slimer. And we know where he is, thanks to Jarvis. We just have to get down there, play it safe, and get that slime. Make sure we have our sample collector kit, and I'm gonna take this just in case.
Jake, what is that?
It's a secret backup tool that I will only use in extreme circumstances. Hopefully, we'll never have to do that.
Like if we're getting overrun by ghosts and they're gonna bite all of us?
How do you work this thing? I guess that's how you work this thing.
Okay, come on, guys! This bite isn't gonna cure itself. Let's go! Okay, as far as I know, the last known location of Slimer should be somewhere around here. And if I was a big green gobbly globble bob, I'd probably hide out somewhere. What?
Jake, I think I see reminiscences of Slimer.
Yeah, that might be where he's living. Okay, well, seeing as how I was already bit by him, maybe this is a great opportunity for you and Jess to go on a solo mission.
No, that looks disgusting. It's all you, Jakey.
That's the slime we need to... Fine. Come on. Oh, no. Okay, this for sure confirms that our backyard has been infested with ghosts. I really don't want to get bit by the goobly gobbler again.
Jake, his name is Slimer, and I think that's his slime behind me.
Bobbly gobbly bob glob.
Phil, I don't care what his name is. That thing bit me, and if you've seen what the bite looks like, you do not want to get anywhere near this thing. I'm bringing up all the security measures. Send this thing to eliminate mode. Wait, is that white? Oh, red is green.
It's green!
Yellow, that's eliminate mode.
Jess, are you sure you should have the slime on your
Yeah,
finger?
I don't know if you want to touch that, Jess. We don't know exactly how that slime works. I mean, for all we know, that could actually...
Did you just swallow him up?
That sounded like he farted.
No, I didn't just swallow him up. I still forgot to empty this thing. I had a ghost in here that I caught the other week. I wanted to test it out on something.
Why didn't you tell us you were catching ghosts? We could have been more prepared for this.
Because it was made in a lab, and if I wasn't able to capture it, it would have been really bad, and you guys would have gotten mad about it. But hey, you can't do cool science without taking a few risks.
Okay, so let's just get the slime and then get out of here.
Yeah, I could not agree with Jess more. Let's get this slime and move on to the next ghost.
Whoa, Phil. We can't just move on to the next ghost. I mean, sure, we could, and that is the slime that we need, which you should collect. But this is a great opportunity to learn more about Slimer. When do you ever get to see a Slimer nest? I mean, this entire place could give us more information about ghosts. It could give me ideas on how to upgrade my tools.
Jake, there is no way I'm going in that shed. He could be living in there for all we know.
Phil, by the looks of it, he might be living on the roof because it's kind of dripping.
You know what? Let's just get a sample.
It does smell pretty gross.
Really?
Here, take this and maybe just fill it up a quarter of the way.
Jess and Phil might not want to come in here, but this is real science. I mean, how often do you get to see a ghost, let alone where they might live? But safety first. Take a look. This slime looks pretty new, but underneath these logs, there's some really old slime. It's already starting to mold over and grow. Look at it. Only question is, for sure Slimer's been living here, but where is he? There's gotta be something I'm missing. And as much as I want to stay in here and look all around, we still have so many more ghosts to... Something doesn't feel right. Ah! I could have sworn something was behind me. Is that slime always on the wall? Yeah, this definitely looks fresh. Something was definitely here. I thought I might have caught him. Looks like Slimer's gonna be harder to catch than I thought. All right, well, we still have 2 more ghosts to capture slime from. And if I wasn't bitten currently turning into a ghost, maybe I'd stick around a little bit longer, but I need to get out of here. Phil, Jess, did you get the sample?
Yeah, Jake, we got the sample. Now, can we please leave? Are you done your crazy expedition?
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just move on to the next ghost. I thought I saw something in there.
Jake, behind you, Slimer!
What? Where? Run! Oh! It was all over me! Oh, no!
Wait, Jake! What? Jake! There's something all over your back.
What? Where? What's on my back?
Oh no. Yep, that's definitely more slime.
Oh, don't tell me he bit me again. Don't tell me Slimer bit me again. I can't have another bite.
Looks like he threw it up on you.
He threw up on me. That's disgusting.
Yeah, there's definitely no bite, but he was right behind you in that hut.
I knew I felt something. I knew he was in there. I guess that makes sense. He did kind of throw up on you. Actually, he threw up on you.
Oh, good thing I actually did bring that helmet because that saved me, or I would have been all over my face.
See? Papa Jake's patented ghost helmet. That's totally not a welder helmet.
What?
What? Nothing.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay, guys, but seriously, that was a close call with Slimer. As much as I want to go back and capture him for sliming all over my brand new awesome suit, we gotta move on to the next ghost. We've got the slime, which means we're still missing marshmallow slime.
Ooh, marshmallows! I love s'mores!
Not like the literal marshmallow.
Well, where did Jarvis say that marshmallow would be found?
He didn't say exactly, but based on the location, and given that it seems like our backyard is now crawling with supernatural, I'm saying the first place we check is there.
You know, guys, I was really hoping to enjoy the backyard this summer, but with this ghost infestation, I think our plans might be a little foiled.
Okay, fine. You got a good point. We do want to enjoy the backyard, especially swimming in the pond.
Jake, I do not want to go swimming in this pond. Remember there was a pond monster in it?
Okay, fine. Maybe we don't swim in the pond, but sure, if we want to get the backyard back up in shape, then we'll probably need to capture all these ghosts, which means we could become Ghostbusters. All this tech I've been working on and spending all that money on also will come to good use. We'll capture all the ghosts. Hey, we could even make a ghost prison. How cool would that be? World's first ghost prison by Papa Jake, the greatest scientist ever.
Perhaps we should think of something other than a prison, Jake. We know how your last few have turned out.
Okay, you know what? We'll figure that out later because right now, like I said, I'm turning into a ghost and maybe that's why I'm sweating so much.
Ooh, Jake, could we rent a van? Our very own Ghostbusters van?
As long as there's ice cream in it, yes.
Woo! I love ice cream. Oh.
Okay, come on. Let's just go check the island. See if there's any ghosts around here. Well, I mean, ghosts can normally pass through walls, but if one couldn't, that might have been from a ghost or a monster. Okay, well, let's spread out. We're looking for slime, and it's probably not going to be green. Also, if you see a massively large thing that looks like a big marshmallow, you might want to run away from it.
I'm hungry.
Oh, what if we make s'mores?
I'm definitely seeing something, guys. Look! Duckies! Hey, duckies! Hey, duckies! I wonder if I can use this to capture the ducks. Forget the ghosts. Just gotta line it up really good. Oh, they're going behind cover. They must have been on to me. This thing doesn't work on ducks. What are they even good for? Jake needs to make a new one.
Oh, Puff! Hey, Puffy Puff! Don't worry, I don't want to capture you. I'm just looking for your slime. If I was Puff, where would I be? Let's see if I can detect him on my mini proton blaster.
All right. Now, where would I hide? Let's see if we can scan for him. Not this way. Wait, something over here. This way.
Oh, man. I gotta be careful. If I get bitten by Puff, who knows what would happen? Slimer and then Puff? It'd be like the worst 2 bites ever. Where is he?
Guys? Where did this come from? And it's blue, it's not green. There must be another ghost here.
Okay, just trying to find some ghost slime. How hard could it be? Entering the creepy canopy-looking thing. Hello, is there any ghosts? If you're wondering, I like marshmallows too. No slime. I think we're clear. Where am I? Why are the walls white? Am I inside a ghost? Oh, this is not good. Jake, Jess, Pixie, help me!
It says I'm like right on top of him.
Ah!
Oh. I almost just blew you up.
Did you do this?
No, I didn't do that. Oh, wait. That doesn't smell like Slimer slime.
No, it's blue.
Puff's around here. He's close.
Am I meant
Wait,
to be digested?
where's Phil?
I'm too young to be pooed out of a ghost. Guys, can anybody hear me?
Oh, no. I think Phil's inside of Puff.
I liked marshmallows. I don't want to become a marshmallow.
Biggs, we got a problem.
Yeah.
See that?
Uh-huh.
Phil's inside of him.
Well, should I shoot?
No, don't shoot!
Phil! If you're in there! I don't know, get out somehow!
Phil, make sure if you're in there, you get a collection of slime. 'Cause you still need the slime.
I think he's talking.
Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of slime. Oh, that's a lot of slime. Ew! He's a marshmallow after all.
Eat
A
his way
marshmallow
out.
ghost.
Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe we should just get him some chocolate, and then it'd be chocolate marshmallows, and we're just missing the graham cracker.
Okay, wait, I have an idea. We can't use the proton blasters because there's a good chance we hurt Phil. I do have a backup device inside my bag. It might be able to separate Phil from Marshmallow Puff.
Open it!
I'm going.
Oh no!
Okay.
Okay. Now everyone might want to stand back. I'm also not 100% sure this is gonna work. Phil, I'm really sorry if this doesn't work.
Wait, is Phil gonna be okay?
It's a 50-50 chance.
Okay, it's worth the risk.
Okay, here goes nothing. Phil, watch out! You will never believe it! I was inside a marshmallow! A really big marshmallow! Yeah, I can believe it, Phil. I kind of saw it. Oh, perfect! And it looks like you got the slime we need. I'm one step closer to getting cured.
You kind of smell like ice cream.
Hopefully this next ghost is not able to swallow people.
Well, Jarvis wouldn't even tell us what the name of this next ghost is. So, guys, if you see anything while we're exploring these woods, be sure to let us know in the comments. There's a chance we don't even see this ghost.
What was that?
I don't know.
It was a ducky! Ducky! I couldn't catch them, Jake. You really need to fix this thing.
Yeah, that might have been a duck, or it could have been a pond monster. Also, listen, Jarvis wouldn't even tell us the name of this ghost, so we know that this is very, very bad.
Hey, maybe we won't even see a ghost. We'll just get the slime and get you cured.
Okay, yeah. Phil, you go first. You'll be the bait.
Absolutely not. I just got swallowed by a marshmallow. I think it's Jess's turn to go first.
Makes a lot
No
of
way!
sense.
What?
Makes a lot of sense. She's wearing that bubblegum perfume. Ghosts love bubblegum.
No way. I'm not going into the woods alone. I hate the woods. There's bugs, there's creepy crawlies, it's dark, and it's scary.
Okay, fine. I'll just cure myself then of everything.
Guys, come on, can you hurry up already and we can get this third slime? I'm sure Jarvis was just messing with us. It's gonna be like a ghost chipmunk or something. What do you think, it's gonna be a ghost bear? Come on! On second thought, I actually have no gear for this.
I really hope it's just a ghost chipmunk. Okay, just remember, let's stay quiet and watch our surroundings.
What if there's mosquitoes? Or ghost mosquitoes?
What was that? I don't know. Thanks, watch out! I'm sorry. Hold on. If there's a ghost in these woods, I'll just be able to detect it. Here. Does anyone happen to carry a spare pack of AA batteries on them? I only need 8.
No, I use wireless chargers.
I have potato chips.
I got nothing, Jake.
It means that it's probably infested with a ghost. We just can't detect where it is. Also, my proton pack is basically now just a giant paperweight. Okay, we'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way. Split up, find the ghost or the slime.
No. I'm not splitting up in the woods, Jake. No way.
Stop being a scaredy cat.
Yeah, you two are so scared. I'm gonna go with Jake.
What? No, big splitting up means we all go separately.
Nobody's going separately, Jake. Come on.
Guys, take a look at this.
Ooh, what is that?
Might be whatever's living in these woods. I've never seen slime like this before. It's like see-through. This might be pure ectoplasm.
I thought it was ectoplasmy, Jake.
Ecto what?
Okay, this is very interesting. It just goes to show that our backyard might have way more ghosts than we thought, but it's not what we're looking for. This isn't the right slime. We gotta push deeper. Guys? I think I might have found something. And it's not one of those good things you find.
Hey, it's pink!
Yeah. Look what it's on, Jess.
I can't really tell what that is.
Is that a big drumstick? That's a giant bone. Whatever this ghost is, he clearly eats things that are bigger than this, which means we should not be out here. He might swallow you whole like a one-bite brownie.
I love brownies, Jake.
Phil, Banks, we got a problem! Also, bring the slime kid! We probably shouldn't be here for more than the next 30 seconds. Okay, we need to get a sample of this and get out of here. Whatever is eating...
Guys, I brought the sampling kit.
Okay, perfect, Phil. We need to sample this, like, right now.
Okay.
Whatever ghost is in here, Jarvis was right. This thing is not good. Guys, if you've seen anything in the forest, please let me know in the comments down below. This might not even be a ghost. Maybe this is a monster.
Jake.
What?
I see something in the forest.
Where?
Ah! Run!
Go,
Go, go, go, go! Go, 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 go!
Did you get the slime?
We got the slime, come on! That was crazy, did you see that thing? That's not a dog, that's not a wolf, it's like looks like a werewolf.
Oh, isn't that a dog and a wolf at the same time?
I gotta pee! Okay, well at least we got the samples. We've got Slimer, Marshmallow, and whatever that wolf dog thing is. I gotta create a cure, and fast. My arm is getting worse. Okay, first we need to take out all the slimes and then combine them together to create the antidote. I just have to be very careful because one wrong move and we could all turn into ghosts.
You didn't say anything about all of us turning into ghosts, Jake.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the possibilities when you're doing science.
Okay, hold on. Okay, and last but not least, whatever that werewolf-looking thing was.
Why would his be pink? It's supposed to be something cute that has pink. That's my favorite color.
Yeah, I don't know, Jess, but that thing was definitely not cute.
Adding a little bit of dilution spray, mixing it up, adding it to the main slime. Now just enough blue. Not too much, not too little.
Oh, that kind of looks like cotton candy.
Ooh, yum. Oh, never mind.
Okay, yes, now for one of the craziest parts. I'm gonna have to use this mixture to take the ghost out of my body and remove all of the infection, which means we're gonna have to use the cryopod and load it with this canister.
Where is the ghost gonna come out of your body? And where are we putting the ghost once it's out of your body?
The ghost will just fly away and do ghost stuff. Look, we're not worried about catching ghosts right now. We're worried about curing me.
Ooh.
Perfect. Okay, get the cap on. Now we gotta go to the cryopod. Let's go.
Okay, Jake, are you all set up in the cryopod?
Ready to go, Bigsy. Just do it. Get it over with.
Yeah, you're okay. You look very comfortable in there. It's gonna work, promise. I'm putting the slime mixture inside the cryopod. This should go through the vents in the cryopod.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay. All I have to do is...
Is it working?
Well, he's either on fire or he's gonna come out coughing out a ghost. Get out of here!
Get out of here!
Jake? Jake, is that you or are you a ghost?
It's me.
Oh, yay!
And it worked. Look at my arm.
Wow!
It's back to sort of normal. Still got a couple bruises, but for the most part, we did it. I'm cured.
Okay, so now there's just a scary ghost running around our house.
Oh yeah, and what are we gonna do about that werewolf? Today, me and the squad have become real-life Ghostbusters, and we're traveling around my neighborhood to find all of the ghosts and capture them. And we're gonna be putting them in our very own ghost prison. We've decked out this entire U-Haul to be our very own Ghostbusters hunting van. And we've added all of the crazy Ghostbusters gear and tech that I've been working on for the last week. Not to mention, the boys have been back at home building a top-secret ghost prison. Prisons for ghosts are a little bit different than normal prisons.
Jake, I still think this is a really bad idea. You just got bit by Slimer, and now you want to go capturing ghosts?
Yeah, that's the entire point, okay? If we don't capture it, no one else will. Plus, we are charging a small fee of $24.95 to capture the ghosts. But that's besides the point. Really, it's all about the science and the tech.
Wait a second, Jake, you told us we were doing this for fun. You're getting paid to do this?
Look, there's a small service fee that we charge because it's a dangerous job taking down ghosts. I mean, we've dealt with monsters, we've dealt with supervillains, and now we're up against ghosts. Now, you might be thinking, Jake, how is a ghost any worse than taking down literally Venom? The answer is actually they can be very creepy and bad and scary.
Jake, they're way creepier than Venom. The last time I encountered a ghost, I got possessed by one over on Papa Jake's world.
Okay, well guys, you're gonna have to let us know in the comments down below. What's crazier to capture, monsters, ghosts, or supervillains? But right now, we don't have time to debate it because we're actually on location of the very first ghost that we got a call about. It's a slide eater. And let's just say if we don't stop this thing, it's gonna eat a whole lot of kids. So Jess, grab that proton blaster. I got my proton back backpack, unlock Phil from the front of the trunk, and let's get rolling. Time to capture some ghosts.
Jake, why are we at a playground?
The first ghost that we're looking to capture is a slide eater, commonly known as a slide de l'eater. These things are known to possess slides at children's playgrounds, and if you don't take them out, they grow larger and larger, taking up the entire slide and eating anyone that decides to go down it. And if I know a thing or two about slide eaters, they're not fun.
Jake, I just realized we left the van unlocked and completely open.
Well, we're fighting ghosts, not supervillains. I don't think they're gonna know how to go there and steal a van, Phil.
But I thought ghosts only came out at night.
What are we doing? We gotta close the van up.
That's actually a common misconception. You see, Jess, ghosts are out at all times of the day. They're just more prone to be visible to humans at night. But thanks to our ghost hunting gear, like this headset, I can see ghosts during the day. Hey! Those are my goggles.
Ooh. See, when you're this strong and you got lightning and thunder with you, you don't need any equipment. I'm just gonna punch them. But I was thinking, Jake, do you think we'll get in the newspaper? Best ghost hunters in the city.
Hold up!
What do you sense?
We need to pay for parking.
I don't have my wallet.
Then we risk it. Because being a Ghostbuster is all about risking your life. Okay, guys, so we're at the place where the last known location of the slide eater is. The only problem is, there's more than one slide. So we're gonna have to figure out which one it's in.
Whoa, I think I see a ghost!
That's me, Jess.
You're just so pale.
Okay, look, Phil, you're gonna have to get up there. Tell us which slide the slide eater's in. Then, I'll use my ghost trapping box.
I'm not sliding down that slide if there's a ghost inside it.
Don't worry, I'm gonna capture it, okay? Just give me a little bit of a heads up warnings. I mean, it could be in both. Okay, I'll set the ghost trap box at the bottom of the slide. That way, if Phil activates the slide eater, I'll hit it with the proton cannon, knocking it out and trapping it inside the box.
Why is it me? I've already been eaten by one ghost. The Marshmallow Man literally ate me.
Because I'm just down here with the backup proton blaster, and
Ooh, this thingamabob.
yeah, that thingy-mabob. And Biggs has got thunder and lightning.
Ah! Why is it always me who has to go and see where the ghost is? I do not want to be eaten by a slide eater. I can't even imagine the type of slime that are in those things. Hello? Slide eater, are you in here? Okay, I guess I'll check the other side. Okay, I just got a really big chill. I don't feel good. There could be a ghost in here. What's that? Something's touching my leg. Jake, are you touching my leg? Jake! Oh, no! Oh, guys! Help! Help! Slide eater!
Oh no! Phil just found the slide eater! Look!
What are you doing?
Okay, Phil, don't panic, don't panic!
I'm panicking!
Okay, just relax. Okay, don't worry, we're not panicking.
Oh yeah, that's definitely in there.
Yeah, I can see the slide eater. You don't need the glasses for this. All right, on the count of 3, we use our proton blasters.
Hey.
1, 2, 3! Keep firing at it! Come on! Got it! Oh!
Don't worry, guys. I got it. I'm going, Jake. Whoa! I think I'm taking it down. Jess.
Thanks, guys. Biggs, that literally doesn't do anything. You're just punching the air. Luckily, me and Jess's proton blasters worked. And I've got a fully loaded ghost catcher, which means we can head back to the Ghostbusters van, unload this little slide eater, and head on to the next mission.
Just a sec, I'll meet you guys in the van. Just gotta take a little poo-poo.
Why is Phil screaming again?
He's always screaming.
He must have forgot to pull his pants down when he went poo.
Oh, yeah, he does do that quite a bit. Phil, what's wrong? Phil, what's going on?
Jake, there's a ghost in the toilet.
A ghost in the
I
toilet.
don't know what you call it, but it had big sharp teeth.
Phil, is this just another one of your tricks to get me to look at your poop?
No, I wasn't even able to go poo.
Well, send Jess.
That's all you. Poop. Nuh-uh. No way. I'm going back.
Jake, I'm telling you, this is another monster we can put in the prison. This is a ghost, for sure.
Okay, I am almost certain this is just Phil trying to get me to look at another one of his poops. A slide eater and a toilet eater within the same vicinity of one another? That just can't be true. Oh, okay, that is not one of Phil's poops. That is 100% a toilet eater. I'm setting this thing to full stun. Come here, little poo! Okay, Phil was not lying. There was definitely something in that porta potty, and I really hope that the next person that uses it doesn't find a ghost in there. I think I blasted it enough.
Yeah, you smell like poo-poo.
What? No, I smell like victory. Speaking of victory, though, the next stop we're gonna be making is back at the Papa Jake house because I reviewed the footage and I saw what was in the shed. If you guys didn't know, the reason why I'm covered in slime is because Slimer's been living inside of our shed. So I say we go back to the house and use our brand new gadgets to pay him a little visit. Get back at him for messing up my awesome uniform.
You told me we were going home to play Fortnite.
I never said that. I said we were going on a bunch of other ghost hunting missions, but we were getting paid for those. This one, doing it for the love of the game. We're capturing Slimer and we're putting him in our box for Ghost Hunter's prison.
But he bit you last time, Jake. This could turn out really poorly for you again.
Not this time. This time, he's mine. Okay guys, welcome to our official Ghostbusters prison, where we're gonna be holding all of the ghosts that we capture over the next day or two. And since we've just captured our very first ghost, the Slide Eater, it's time to transport him into this prison cell. You might remember it because this is actually where we were holding Loki until Jess turned into a ghost and let all of the supervillains free, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. As you know, we've been storing all of the ghosts that we capture inside of here. It's our super awesome portable ghost prison, but now it's time to transfer him into his brand new cell.
Yeah, you might want to hurry, Jake. He's really trying to get out of here.
Yeah, just put that down over there. Okay, now to insert the ghost trapper. Transferring the ghost. Takes a second.
How secure are you sure you built this thing?
Very, very secure, Biggs.
Okay,
I built it from the top down, just like all of the awesome ghost gadgets we've been using.
I thought you were supposed to build from the bottom up.
Okay, now to very gently put the Slide Eater into its brand new cell. Oh, it's working! The Slide Eater's transferring into the cell.
Spooky.
Perfect, done.
Close it.
Now to activate the extra secure locking features. And boom. See you later, buddy. We got some more ghosts to go hunt down. All right, guys, we're back in our house and we are tracking down Slimer because today we're gonna be capturing 5 different ghosts. And the last ghost is one of the most deadly ghosts we've ever tried to track down. We've already captured the Slime Eater and whatever was in that toilet, but now we're tracking down Slimer for us. And by us, this is me getting square with him because he bit my arm and I almost turned into a ghost myself. It was nasty, to say the least.
Jake,
What?
I think I know where Slimer is.
That is the one good thing about Slimer. He's not exactly subtle. He's pretty easy to find. All you gotta do is look for the really gross, smelly trail of slime. This is fresh slime. This means we are right on the trail of Slimer.
And look, it leads up the stairs, Jake.
Yep, Slimer was definitely here.
Okay, well, like every other ghost that we're gonna be capturing today, once we do capture Slimer, and trust me, we're gonna get him, we have to put him inside my ghost capture device and then drop him off in the ghost prison that we built back at the house. So I say it's time we give Slimer some payback and take him down for what he did to me. Follow me. It is very, very slippery. This is not sticky slime. It is very slippery slime. Okay, everyone, just be careful. I'm trying to be careful, but yeah, it's so slippery. I lost my shoe. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Jess, hold my tools.
Got him. Jake, I don't know if we wore the right shoes for this. Don't we need like cleats or something?
Also, why does Slimer produce so much slime and where does it come from? What if it comes from his butt or it's his sweat? This is so gross. But, Jake, I think you're wearing the wrong type of shoes. I had no problem going up the stairs. Might be because you're wearing the flippy floppies.
That could very much be the reason, Biggs, because it is like walking on ice here, guys. Okay, if I know anything about Slimer, he's probably hiding somewhere small. He likes tiny spaces. The hut, that's where we need to go. Jake! I need to be more careful. Hey, Slimer!
Is Jake ever gonna take his stuff back?
Jake, let's say we do catch Slimer. How many more of these ghosts do we have to capture?
We still have 4 other ghosts that we're gonna be taking down in this video. And the last ghost, let's just say no one's gonna want to capture him, and that's why I'm keeping it a secret from you and the viewers.
How are we gonna fit 4 ghosts in this little tiny thingy thing?
As I said, Jess, we can't, which is why we've been dropping them off. So just like the Slide Eater, we're gonna have to drop Slimer back off at our Box Fort Ghost Prison. Now, I don't want to alarm anyone, but this is where the trail ends, which means, Biggsy, turn up those goggles. I think Slimer's here.
All right, Jake, keeping my eyes open.
Bigsy? See anything on those goggles?
Nothing yet, Jake.
Okay, I'm scanning around here. The trail leads here. He's gotta be somewhere in this place.
Is he upstairs?
No, he's not upstairs. Bigsy, are you sure you don't see anything on those goggles?
No, Jake, I don't see anything. Let me take another look. There's no ghost in this place at all. Trust me, I see Jess. Nothing else. Jake, are you sure the ghost is here? Oh no, it's right there! It's right there, Jake! The ghost is there! It's Siren! It's Siren! It's there! No, it's there! It's there!
Oh, watch out, Jess! Hold on! Firing up the proton blaster!
Did you get him?
I can't track him down. Where is he? Ah! Ah! Quick! Jess, grab the ghost catcher! I've got him!
I got him!
We did it! We caught him! We need to get him back to the prison now. You're in so much trouble for biting me.
Jake, got a little slime on your cheek.
Oh man, disgusting!
And your arm.
We finally done it. We finally caught Slimer. Time to put him in the cell. Hope he doesn't mind sharing the space with a slide eater.
Bye-bye, stinky green boy. Bye-bye.
Activating now. Oh yeah, it's working. Is he in there yet? Whoa! We got him! Hey buddy! Enjoy spending the rest of your life in a cell! Oh! Hit him with that loser dance! Alright, let's head back to the van and see if we can't find our next monster.
Oh, I'll be the person who answers the phones this time.
Okay, well I'll reset the trap and charge up the proton packs.
Go for Ghostbuster services. There's a ghost in your house? Well, you've called the right place. I'm just gonna need to get a credit card number on file and we'll take a hold of $19.95. Okay, perfect. And your location? Oh, we're basically neighbors. Jake, I've got our next call!
Alright boys, let's lock and load! We got another ghost. Okay guys, we are currently headed on the way to the third ghost, which, as far as we know, is some sort of water entity. But we've tracked it down to a small house that's near the lake. We're gonna investigate that house first and see if there's any signs of this so-called water ghost that was called in about.
Okay, we're here! Just landed at the stop! Let's go get this ghost.
Alrighty. Smells like ghost syrup, but time to find this third ghost. I've dealt with a whole lot of pond monsters before, so a water ghost shouldn't be that hard.
What do ghosts smell like?
Time to dehydrate this ghost. I've been thinking about that one the whole ride over here, huh? Cool.
Because he's a water ghost. That's funny. Okay, let's start at the house, which is the last known location of the ghost. If this is a water ghost, it wouldn't make sense that it's living in a house, but we'll have to track it down. That person really didn't have too much information on this. I'm thinking it'll probably be small, maybe fish size.
Did they mention if they had cookies in a cookie jar?
They left out cookies and milk like Santa?
They did not leave out cookies and milk like Santa.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am positive. Hey, just careful!
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Okay, come on. Should just be up here.
I'm beginning to think there's no cookies or milk.
Jess, did you bring the scanner?
Scanner?
Glasses, Jess.
Oh, I didn't bring those.
We don't know how big this thing could be. It could be the size of a tiny fish.
You
said it was
knocking on the door.
Biggs, you can't just knock on the door. It's not gonna open the door. It's a ghost. Okay, we're gonna have to try and find another way inside this house. And since Jess decided to not bring the scanner, it's gonna be way harder to find this ghost.
Jake, I thought there's a built-in scanner on the portable proton blaster. Here, give me that.
Careful, that is a very serious tool. Okay, maybe we don't aim the proton blaster at my face.
Over here, come on.
It's actually got something.
First no cookies and now he took my toy.
Okay, Phil, just be careful. Remember, we don't know what this ghost looks like or what it could be. We have literally no information about this thing.
Jake, I am not going in another bathroom.
I think the ghost might have come out of here. And given the fact that there is a very creepy looking basement, that definitely could be where it's from.
Jake, I'm picking this up. It definitely came this way.
Okay, so clearly whatever this ghost was, it came out of that super creepy basement and is now walking towards possibly the pond. So maybe this isn't a fish. Maybe it's some sort of large entity with legs?
Oh, I'm hearing something.
Jake, this does not look normal.
Okay, this might be a lot bigger than I thought.
Oh, I really don't want to be here anymore, Jake.
Here you go. Here you go. You're getting a proton blaster back.
Okay, just calm down. These proton blasters can handle some of the largest of ghosts. As long as we use them together and at maximum strength, we'll be able to take it down. We'll follow the path down there to the lake, and hey, maybe it's just a friendly ghost. Remember Casper? He was good. He was a friendly ghost.
Yeah, friendly ghost.
We got this. We're Ghostbusters. We already caught 2 ghosts. What's one more ghost? Phil, wait! Don't go any further!
Why? He can just go by himself. I'm sure he can figure it out.
We cannot figure it out, okay? This thing might be massive.
Jake, there's big ponds everywhere.
Yeah.
What is going on?
I can see that, Phil. We're dealing with a water monster, which might be a pond monster, which might be some sort of pond ghost. What if it's the ghost of the pond monster? Did you see how big those tracks were? He can't just run in here solo. This is at minimum a tag team operation. We're gonna have to use both our proton packs to take this guy down, and Jess is gonna have to be there with the ghost catcher.
Why can't Biggs do it? I hate the pond monster. I don't want to be anywhere near it.
Because I've got the goggles. When I see the water ghost, I'm gonna spot him out, and then we can run over there and take him out with the proton pack.
Hey, you had them this whole time? Why didn't you stand up for me?
Well, you have the jacket. I needed to wear something to be part of the team.
Okay, fine, whatever. I've got the ghost catcher thingamabob. Can we get out of here? I'm getting the creeps.
He's definitely running this way.
Yeah, Phil, it might be because there's a whirlpool in that pond. Are ponds supposed to have whirlpools? I've never seen that before.
It's like a tornado, but it's a water version.
That's what a whirlpool is, Jess.
Oh, there's definitely something underneath the water there. I can see it. It's like smoky and fluttery. It's moving all across the water.
That's probably not normal. I mean, we have dealt with a lot of pond stuff, and I've actually never seen a whirlpool.
Jake, there's something massive forming underneath the water. I can't make it out, but it's definitely underneath the whirlpool.
Jake, Big T, it's really big.
Everyone, get into position. Jess, get the ghost catcher ready.
What button do I press?
All of them. Ah! Keep holding it.
I'm holding, Jake.
This thing is giant. Oh no, our machines are overheating.
Why is it so hot?
I open it now!
No, just click the reset button. There you go.
Yes, catch it.
Yes,
now.
I got it! Oh, Jake!
Hold on. Come on. Stay in there. Stay in there, you giant Pokemon monster thing.
3, 2,
That's not gonna help, Jess.
it worked!
We caught it. We caught the pond ghost.
Whoa, did you see the size of that thing?
Yeah, Biggs, we all did. Thanks for helping.
Hey, I got the footage.
Perfect. That's the 3rd monster down. Time to put him into our monster containment device.
Is that really gonna hold?
Oh yeah, but it's gonna be pretty crammed in there considering how giant this thing was. Perfect. Enjoy the ride, boys. Pretty soon you'll be back at the prison.
Jake? I'm getting an alert. The security cameras are picking up Mr. Puff in the house.
What you Puff's inside our house?
Yeah, look. He's in the Fortnite room.
Guys, this isn't good. It looks like Puff has infiltrated our house. We gotta go home. Puff's in our house and he's definitely gonna mess up all my cool stuff.
Wait, back to the house.
So as we just saw in the security camera footage, it looks like Puff is inside of our house. It's time to get in there and take him out and lock him up in the prison.
What are we waiting for? He's gonna eat all the snacks.
Or he's gonna let all the other ghosts out of the prison for all we know. Come on!
Get the snacks.
Jess, you go first. Wow, she actually ran in there.
Yeah, Phil already got eaten up by this guy on our last ghost hunting mission. He's not that scary, but he's gonna eat the snacks.
I think that's pretty scary. I mean, he literally ate an entire Phil.
I'll have you know it was very scary inside that marshmallow man.
Let's just find this guy and lock him up in the prison. For all we know, he's gonna release all the other ghosts. Where did he go, though?
Probably the kitchen.
What's with you and him getting our snacks? Pretty sure he'd be more concerned about breaking out our ghosts. Okay, you look that way, I'll look this way.
He's not getting my Cheetos.
Hey, Puff, where are you? Whoa! Oh, just a stormtrooper. He almost got me. Jess? Uh-oh. Phil? Have you seen Jess?
No, Jake, she's with you. I'm trying to not actually enter the house. The last thing I need is to be eaten by this thing again.
Guys? Guys? I don't like the sound of this. Puff's close. Hey, Phil? Jess? Puff's just around the corner. Oh, it's Puff! Got him! I got him! I got him! I sucked up Puff! Guys! We've got Puff!
Let me out of here! Jake, let me out of here!
Okay, don't worry. When I let you out in the prison, you'll come out of Puff. I didn't know they got sucked up by Puff. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to the prison. So I was just able to catch Puff, but unfortunately, it looks like Puff has probably swallowed Phil and Jess, which means they're inside here with Puff. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna get you out. I just need to transfer them from my proton pack to the ghost catcher into the cell, and hopefully get them out of there fast before Slimer, Puff, or the slide eater tries to bite them. I'm gonna activate the proton pack and put it into expel mode. Perfect. Transfer them into here. Hey guys! Phil? Hey Phil, does this feel weird? It's like a snow globe. Okay, I got you, don't worry. Okay, just be ready. And don't worry about the big green slimy thing that's gonna pop up in front of your face. It's working! I can see Puff! Wait, Jess? Phil? Where are you guys? Jess? Oh, Jess! Okay, don't worry, just I'm gonna get you out of there. I'm opening up the emergency escape hatch. It should be below you. Okay, go!
Phil!
That was insane!
That was awful!
Yeah, and you can thank me. If it wasn't for me, you two would still be inside of Puff.
Well, maybe if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have been inside him in the first place!
Thank you, I completely agree!
Look, it wasn't my fault you were eaten by Puff. Maybe if you guys were better Ghostbusters, you wouldn't get swallowed by a ghost. Plus, we've already tracked down 4 different ghosts. 5 if you include that weird toilet thing.
Hold on a second. Did I just hear that Jess and Phil was eaten by a ghost?
They were temporarily swallowed.
Is that what took you guys so long? I was waiting in the car for an hour.
Well, you get a brand new job, Big Z, because we don't need you to drive us anymore. In fact, you're officially been upgraded to the warden of this prison. Your job is to make sure none of these ghosts ever escape.
Didn't you say the last ghost was the worst one of them all?
I was kind of keeping that a secret till the end, but don't worry, guys. It's totally fine. We've got the skills and the tech. Just meet me outside.
Oh.
Why does he get to stay?
Ha, you guys are stuck in the prison.
Yeah, just maybe don't taunt them, Biggs. The green one gets really angry. Come on.
Jake, we are getting uncomfortably close to the woods. Who is this last ghost that we're trying to catch?
Remember when I said that I wouldn't tell you who it was because then you'd freak out and you wouldn't want to go capture him, so I kind of kept it a secret?
I'm already freaking out, Jake!
Okay, well, don't freak out. It's totally fine. It's a ghost, I think.
Wait, last time we were in this woods, a wolf chased us out of them.
Technically, it wasn't a wolf, it was a werewolf, which is a part human, part wolf. In fact, it's actually a human that got turned into a wolf, normally by a bite, which makes them sort of paranormal, but arguably still a monster.
Did you say bite?
Jake, with our track record of getting bit, I am not going in those woods.
It's totally fine, because guess what? We're gonna capture the werewolf. If it doesn't capture us first.
I'm not going in there.
Guys, come on! It's the last monster!
You're on your own on this one.
We even built a cell for it in the prison! I'll give you a 6-pack of donuts for the next year straight, and...
I'm in! Let's capture this werewolf!
Bye, guys!
Okay, Jess, I guess that just proves that you're more scared than me and Phil. Especially Phil. You're a scaredy cat. You're more scared than Phil!
You're more scared than I am, Jake.
She knows she's going deeper in the woods than we are, right?
Yeah. We should have started calling her a scaredy cat a long time ago.
Yeah. Don't say anything.
Guys?
Okay, look, capturing a werewolf is pretty easy, even though I don't know if it's a monster, which means there's a good chance that our proton packs are only gonna work to stun it. So then we'll have to put it on our back and carry it home, but we'll figure that out when we get there.
But at least we can always see it. We don't need those special goggles.
I hate the woods.
Guys, just remember, if you see anything, let us know. Even you guys. Was that Jess? Jess?
Right, I just need to find this werewolf so we can be done with this mission. I am never hunting ghosts again. This was a horrible idea. Oh, I don't like the look of this. There's definitely something in that tent. Hey, is anybody home? Oh! Oh! Jake! 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 Jake!
Phil! Phil! Oh no, it's the werewolf! Hold on, Phil! Watch out! Phil! Phil, come on! We gotta get out of here, let's go! It's got my arm! It bit my arm! Phil, come on! Run! Run! Jake!
Jake! You saved my life!
Yeah, but I got bit! That thing bit me! I got bit!
Oh no, that is not good! Jess! Jess! We gotta get you home!
Phil, what is that thing?
I have absolutely no idea, and I do not want to find out! Where did you go?
I ran away. The scary wolf thing. There was so much noise, and I just said, "Okay, I'm gonna go home now."
I don't feel too good. I don't know, whatever that thing was, it bit me.
Okay, let's just get out of here and go back home. Forget the mission.
Oh no. Okay, come on. Back to the lab, let's go. Okay, let's just get out of these woods, come on. Whatever that thing is, it is not good.
Jake.
Looks like some sort of monster, maybe a ghost? Maybe a paranormal monster?
Yep, we should get out of these woods. That was definitely the monster again.
Hold on, Jess! No, come on! Got it!
Jake, we got a problem.
Oh, no, that's not good, We're both bit now.
That really hurts.
Yeah, and if it's anything like all the other monster bites, that means we might be turning into whatever that thing was. And by the look of it, it's some sort of gross wolf monster thing.
Okay, then what are we waiting for? Let's please get back to the house.
All right, come on.
Jake, I told you we shouldn't have been messing around in the woods trying to capture those ghosts and put them in a prison.
Yeah, speaking of that, I don't feel too good.
No time to not feel good. We gotta get you to the lab.
Oh, no, like, I don't feel good right now. Like, something's gonna come out of me, and it's gonna be out of one side or the other side.
What?
I don't know which one. It's gonna be the top. Oh, I think it's also gonna come out the backside.
That was so gross. Is that gonna happen to me too? We need to get to the lab now.
Right this way. Let's get the bites inside the lab.
This isn't good.
Bites plural. This is the worst day ever.
Yeah, you can say that again. We're gonna both turn into some weird monster.
What monster? We've been every other monster. Are there even any monsters left?
No, and every time we get bit, there's a good chance that we might not be able to find the cure. Maybe this is gonna be the one time that we don't find the cure.
No, everything is gonna be A-okay. Jakey, why don't you just sit right down and, Jess, you can pop a squat right beside him. We're gonna get you guys. Oh my, that is one hairy bite.
Starting to grow hair out of my bite. Phil, this is not good. And what, are we gonna leave it up to you and Biggs to solve this? Normally, at least it's one of us who's bit, me or Jess. But if we're both injured, then none of us have a science degree. None of us know anything. You guys barely know how to turn the lights on without us.
Yeah, they don't even know how to flush the toilet.
Speaking of Biggsy, we need help!
Okay, I barricaded the door with 17 flip-flops, 5 chicken nuggets, and 10 chairs.
Why would you waste chicken nuggets like that?
So this monster will definitely not be able to get inside this house.
But why would you waste chicken nuggets like that?
Phil, I had to do it for the squad.
But speaking of the
Oh my
monster,
goodness.
yeah, dude, we got a problem.
Is that growing hair?
If I was gonna turn into a monster, at least I wanted it to be something cool, not one of those hairy monsters.
Yeah, like a lizard or something. I haven't even got the chance to look at mine. Maybe I should get my jacket off. What if it's growing hair too?
I kinda don't want to see whatever this looks like.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Oh, Jess, you have eggs in yours. I thought mine was bad with hair, but you've got like 3 different eggs. And are those teeth?
Yours is way worse. Yours has hair and claws and teeth.
I think I have teeth too. Ew. This monster must have lost its teeth when it was biting us.
Well, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life. Not to worry, friendly Phil is on the case.
This is not okay, Phil. You are not qualified to deal with these bites. We need to figure out a cure before me and Jess turn into whatever that thing was. You saw what it looked like? You saw how angry it was? Jess is already angry looking enough. Imagine her with a beard.
Yeah, that would not be good. Biggsy, you're up.
Phil, I don't know what to do or how to save them. I'm not a scientist. Maybe throw whipped cream on the matter?
Oh, disgusting!
Is that a tooth?
I have no idea. It's covered in hair and...
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Is that my skin? Phil, quickly sterilize this. Let's see what this is. Maybe we can take a sample from this. If we can get a sample from this bite, we will be able to put it in my computer. And every time we're able to put a sample in my computer, normally we can find the ingredients to create a cure. Or at least slow down the bites. And given that me and Jess were bit by the same monster, all we need is one sample to find one cure. Okay, let's sterilize whatever's on the end of this and see what we're dealing with.
Okay, not a problem.
Careful.
Just take that and put it in my mixing bowl here.
Phil, do you know what you're doing?
Not a clue. And ooh, this file looks good.
No, Phil, do not add that to the, Phil!
And it's starting to bubble. Perfect. Ooh. Jake, is it supposed to do that?
No, it's not. Also, that is extremely acidic, Phil. You might have just burned whatever we had in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have lost sight of the tooth.
It's making my eyes hurt a little bit.
All right, I think I got it, guys.
Oh, disgusting, Phil. It was a tooth.
Yeah, it definitely is a tooth.
Okay, whatever that monster was or is, that means that it's losing its teeth when it bites us. Either that means it's a young, juvenile monster that's losing its teeth, and which means we could probably put this under the pillow and get some money from the tooth fairy, or it loses its teeth as part of its attack. Maybe the teeth is what has the venom in it. We should... Jess, what's wrong?
I think I'm gonna be sick, Jake. That's
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty gross, but it is just a tooth
Oh,
after all.
I need a bucket, Jake.
Okay, Jess is going to... yeah, somebody get a bucket!
Oh, Jess, don't puke! Oh, no! Oh, God!
Oh, why does it smell so bad? Jess, you gotta stop throwing up!
Ew! Jess! I smell...
That tasted terrible, Jake. I don't know what I had for breakfast, but I didn't plan on eating it a second time.
Okay, clearly whatever this new monster is, it is not messing around. This new monster probably leaves its teeth inside of us so it can keep infecting us as the day goes on, hour by hour, minute by minute. We need to find a cure, but we can start by possibly removing the teeth and finding a sample.
I'm gonna go, with this, puke.
Okay, let's take a look at Jess's cut. See if we can find where the teeth are and maybe extract some of them and use those to create a cure. I'll just have to get one out and put it in my computer. To do that, we're gonna have to identify what's tooth and what's, well, skin.
Jake, why are you using the laser? Can't you just pluck one out like you usually do?
Because I don't know exactly where the teeth are. I've gotta locate them using the laser. They have a different makeup than the rest of the bite. Like, here, take a look at this. When I shine the laser here, the entire thing starts to glow. And, at just the right angle. Okay, here we go.
What are you doing now, Jake?
Extracting the tooth. This might hurt just a little tiny bit. Oh, it's really stuck in there.
Yeah, no kidding.
I might need a better tool to get this out. Hold on.
What are you doing, Jake?
Creating a super sticky seal. That way, after I freeze it,
That kind of stings.
I'll be able to pull it out.
Ow, Jake.
Phil, get the decontaminator ready.
All right, Jake, back into the bowl. Why don't we just put the whole thing in?
It's reacting, it's reacting! Okay, just careful, let it burn off everything, but do not burn the tooth. Ew, it's got hair on it!
Yeah, is this gonna be enough to find a cure?
I don't know, let's put it in the computer.
All right, just give me a second. Analyzing whatever monster tooth that was.
Did you find anything?
We haven't even started yet.
Oh, hurry up.
Just don't,
a minute!
just don't puke again.
Okay, and let's see what we find.
Analyzing compound. Compound analyzed. Tooth detected. Creature detected. Werewolf. Substance contaminated with bear meat, grass, Bigfoot meat. Unable to use as a proper sample.
Did it say werewolf tooth?
The This just keeps getting worse and worse, Jake.
Oh, it keeps getting worse and worse because not only we're gonna turn into a monster, we're gonna turn into a werewolf. That means every time there's a full moon, you are literally going to grow hair out of every place in your body and start howling at the moon and running through the night.
Hey, check it out. There's supposed to be a full moon tonight.
No. That's not something to laugh at, Big Z. That means that we have very little time. If we don't cure this, like, within the day, me and Jess are going to turn at an extremely fast rate. And by the way, if you guys didn't realize, werewolves aren't exactly friendly. And who do you think the first people we're gonna try and eat are?
Okay, you got a point. Okay, what else can we grab from these bites to get a cure?
Eat Phil first. He just had 3 Big Macs.
No, do not eat me. I taste horrible. I haven't showered in days.
Okay, clearly if that tooth isn't gonna work, then we need another sample. And by the looks of it, mine's got something growing out of it. I might not have a bunch of little eggs like Jess, but clearly something is developing, and I've got hair growing up my entire arm. Maybe if I can pop this ball, I'm gonna be able to grab what's inside and use that as a sample. To do this though, I'm gonna need an air pump.
I've got the air pump, Jake. Now let's pop this balloon.
God, what do I do?
That was awesome!
That was not awesome, it popped!
That could have exploded all over me.
Take some of this slime, see if this works as a sample.
Ew, disgusting.
Yeah, that popped like a bubble gum.
But, we've got it in the analyzer. Let's just hope that Jervis can figure this out now so we can get these 2 cured.
How about now? Anything?
No. Okay. And analyzing.
Sample inconclusive. Unfortunately, no cure can be found. Try another sample.
Man!
Why?
Looks like that isn't enough to be a good enough sample, which means we just have to keep taking bits of these bites until we find something that works as a valid sample. We already know it's a werewolf. There's gotta be a cure. This is like one of the more known monsters out there.
But Jake, it's not a normal werewolf. It's a ghost, remember?
Okay, yeah, that might have a little something to do with it, but look, we haven't tried Jess's weird egg thing. Why don't we try popping one of those? You already popped the massive ball on my arm.
Why does mine always have to have little egg baby things growing? It's disgusting.
I'll take a look. And if we can get a viable sample, maybe this will be what we can use to make the cure. Normally the cure comes with us having to go get a bunch of really crazy ingredients, unfortunately, but hey, we only have a little bit of time here. The sun sets around 5 p.m., which means if we don't find the cure by then, me and Jess are turning into werewolves. Okay, just like popping a pimple, Jess. Does this hurt?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't really started yet. How about now?
Yes.
Okay, you know what, Jess? This is just gonna hurt. Oh!
Oh no!
Okay, you know what? That might work. Phil, get the slab. Let's analyze this. Oh, I think I might throw up again.
Okay, analyzing now.
I really hope this works.
Sample confirmed. Cure found. Werewolf. 3 ingredients needed. 1. Werewolf slime. Pink. Location. Forest. 2. Active werewolf tooth. Location. Werewolf's mouth.
A werewolf's mouth?
3. Silver. From the sword of 1,000 wolves. Location unknown. Owned by S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, good news, we found the cure. Well, how to make the cure. Bad news, a lot of those things require getting it from an active werewolf.
Whoa, Jake, forget the live werewolf. I am not dealing with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, I don't want to get the silver sword of 1,000 wolves.
Forget the sword, I don't want to steal from S.H.I.E.L.D. They own the Avengers, Big Z.
Okay, perfect, then you guys get to deal with the live werewolf. Me and Jess will go find the sword of 1,000 wolves.
I thought you were gonna say we got to stay home. We don't have any of our Avengers gear, Jake. It all got taken.
That's fine, we don't always need to be using gear to take down a bunch of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. We've got our skills and our big brains.
We're about to turn into werewolves, Jake.
Which is
We won't have brains really soon.
Which is exactly why this is so important. Phil and Biggs will go after a literal live werewolf, which I don't exactly want to go up against again. All we have to do is stop a couple of dudes. We'll outsmart these guys, no problem.
S.H.I.E.L.D.? Really? Plus, the computer said it didn't even know where it was.
That's fine, that's up to us to figure out. I'm already starting to have a pretty good idea of how we might be able to pull this off.
Well, you're starting to lose time. You're gonna be turning into werewolves tonight.
Yeah, and if you guys aren't careful, you'll be turning with us, so get to the forest, come on!
Okay, not gonna lie. I'm a little bit regretting being the ones to go after the wolf, but I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, Phil, they got bit, so they should be the ones to go after the werewolf because they can't get re-bit. We could get just
Hold on!
hell?
Hold on, Bigsy, what are you wearing?
Phil, I'm wearing camouflage, obviously. When I get in the forest and trouble happens, I'm basically a bush.
Okay, you know what? That's actually pretty good. Kinda wishing I was wearing that now.
Yeah, you're gonna get bit.
All right, now you guys are probably wondering, Bill, Biggs, why are you going in the woods looking like that? And I've got an answer to that question, because we are coming prepared. I've got the proton pack, Biggs got the portable proton blaster, and we stole some Papa Jake tech. I've got this sleep dart just in case we actually see the werewolf.
And then I have an electrified net. Put this around him and he won't be able to get out.
But our hope is we don't actually see the werewolf. We're gonna find a tooth on the ground, along with the slime that we found in the last episode on whatever that creature was that the werewolf was eating. Okay, Big Z, just keep it nice and simple. Get in the woods, get out the woods. Here, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared.
Okay, I'm scared.
Yeah, okay, just, the bone was at the top of the hill. We just get the bone first, and then we worry about finding the werewolf tooth.
What if we don't find a werewolf tooth, Phil?
Then Papa Jake and Jess are turning into werewolves, and me and you are moving.
Can we go to at least a warm country?
Okay guys, so now that me and Jess are bandaged up and hopefully we'll be okay for the next couple of hours, at least until the moon comes out, we need to work fast and find these ingredients for the cure. We already know that we need a werewolf tooth and pink slime from the werewolf himself, which thankfully Phil and Biggs are going to get. But for us, we're gonna have to track down a silver sword of 1,000 wolves, which is currently being held by agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Which means we're going to have to go up against the Avengers, Jake. Aren't we a little bit worried?
No, all we're gonna have to go up against is whoever's holding the sword. So we've got to locate where it is, track them down, and get it, which is why we're in our spy base. The perfect place to do that.
For my sake, I really hope Iron Man's not holding it right now.
Yeah, that would be probably not ideal. Knowing Agent S.H.I.E.L.D., they wouldn't have this in one location. They're probably keeping it in some sort of moving fortress, like a top secret vehicle, probably double armored, reinforced, and with a lot of backup. We need to track that down.
And you're telling me we have to do this before the moon comes out because we're going to turn into werewolves, Jake.
Well, I will turn into a werewolf. Knowing you, you might turn into a she-wolf.
What's that supposed to mean? We got bit by the same werewolf.
I've got a connection. It's working.
Spider-Man is going to be so mad at us, Jake. Why are we
No,
doing
no,
this
no, no,
again?
no. Come on. If I can find the authorization code and bypass it, we'll be able to track the car that's currently holding the sword of 1,000 wolves. Then all we need to do is come up with a plan on how to stop it.
Why are we coming up with the plan after?
Because this is probably the harder part. You know what? No, the plan's the hard part. You know what? No, coming up with the plan's always the easiest part. Actually doing the plan, that's the hardest part.
I need to find myself new friends. Is it working, Jake?
Done. We got it. I've located the vehicle.
Okay, and now what?
Now for the plan. What you got?
Me? You said the plan was the easy part!
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Now that we know the location of the car that's holding the sword, we just have to figure out a way to stop it. And since it's sort of being driven by agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's not gonna be a walk in the park, which is why we have to use our brains. I'm thinking we use this drone to get above the car. That way I can hack into it. Then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna change the destination. We'll have the cars drive directly towards us.
Why are we having them drive directly towards us, Jake? You mean bringing them here to the house? If we're going to steal from agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I really don't think we should let them know who did it.
Yeah, but see, having them drive back here gives us a chance to set up a trap. Then we'll deal with the agents, which will leave the car completely available for us to get into and take the sword. Only problem is, it's gonna be in the locked compartment of the vehicle, which, lucky for us, I've got this. A 5,000 watt amplifier. Simply turn this on, charge it up, plant this on the front of the car, and we're home free. We'll have that sword before lunch.
Okay, that's really cool and everything, but what happens when they wake up, Jake?
We'll let Phil and Biggs deal with that. Main issue right now is getting that sword before we turn into werewolves.
Perfect, we found the bone. And there's a lot of slime on it.
Yeah, this'll be...
Yeah, but, you see any teeth in the bone?
Ew! No teeth.
Okay, well, how are we gonna find a tooth in the whole forest?
Bixie, don't worry about the tooth right now. We've got one of the 3 cures. This is perfect. We did our job 50%.
Nice.
That's pretty much all I got on my exams anyways. Fresh pink slime. I'm gonna put this in my containment vessel, and then we're 1/3 of the way there.
Okay, but Phil, we still need a tooth.
right, well, what are we waiting for? Let's just start scouring the ground for the tooth. I'm sure we'll find
You
one.
want to scour the whole forest full. Phil, do you hear that? Yeah. What's that?
Behind you! Come on!
What do we do?
I don't know. We make it fall asleep.
Shoot him! Phil?
We did it!
I think the werewolf's asleep.
Oh, we actually did it!
Woo!
All right, now just get out the pliers. We'll pluck the tooth out.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot easier than I actually thought. Okay,
What are you waiting for? Get the pliers out. Let's get this tooth.
no, I know exactly. Get the pliers out, Phil.
I didn't bring the pliers.
I didn't. I thought you brought the pliers.
No, I brought the proton blaster.
I brought the net. You're telling me no one brought the pliers?
I guess not. I don't know when this sleep dirt's gonna wear off, Bigsy. We gotta think. What should we do?
Oh, can we rip it out? That's probably gonna wake up the werewolf.
Yeah, we're not ripping out a werewolf tooth with our bare hands.
Okay, well then what should we do? We got a passed out werewolf right here.
Okay. Put the werewolf on your back. We'll bring it to the Papa J Club.
Whoa, put the werewolf on my back.
Well, it's still asleep. We'll bring it back to the Papa J Club, and then we'll get the pliers and rip out the tooth. So hopefully Jake and Jess are still on their mission and they don't see us.
Okay, fine. But you owe me for this.
Perfect.
Okay, so we only have so much time to actually pull this off because obviously the sun's going down, but also they're not gonna be driving around forever. Once I hack into the car, we'll drive it back here to our house, which is when we'll have to disable those agents. To do that, I've got this. See? It's got boom on it, so you know what it does.
Yeah, that means it goes boom, and that sounds like the absolute worst idea you have ever had.
Relax, it's just got a little bit of sleep spray and some color for effect. It's gonna work perfectly fine, and it's gonna buy us as much time as we need to get inside the Tesla and steal the Sword of 1,000 Wolves. I've got 2 of these, so we're gonna set them up on both sides of the car. When both agents get out to be like, what's wrong with our car? It must be broken. Boom! They hopefully will be incapacitated, in which I'll then run up, hack into the car, and get the Sword of 1,000 Wolves.
You're thinking that you can just get in the car after that. Don't you think they have some sort of security system?
Did I not show you my super awesome hacking device? Trust me, it's gonna overload the security system and get us in no problem. I just think it sucks we have to melt down this sword. I mean, I'd love to keep it. A sword of 1,000 wolves? Sounds so cool.
I thought it was the silver sword of 1,000.
Well, yeah, because it's made out of silver and werewolves hate silver. Have you even done your monster research?
No, I don't like monsters, Jake.
Okay, I think I'll have the car drive into right about here. When the shield agent gets out, they'll be about there, which means I set this here. And don't walk in front of it. All right, guys, we're in position. Currently inside the drone cockpit, and we're tracking down the Agent Shield's vehicle. I just need to locate it. Once I do that, I can start uploading the malware and taking it over. Wait, there it is. I've got it. Locked on, moving in. Now I need to get close enough to deliver the hacking software, but far enough away that they don't detect me. Okay, connection's good. Jess, start the upload.
All right, starting the car takeover upload.
Perfect. Okay, just gotta wait for this loading bar to get to 100%, and we'll have trapped the car. Come on. Almost got it. Almost got it. Boom! We've got it, 100% uploaded. It's working, the car's slowing down. Okay, it should be rerouting the car to drive it directly to our driveway. And it looks like it's working. Okay, car is turned around and driving back towards the base.
I told you it wouldn't be too bad. It's a sleeping werewolf. It's not like it's alive.
Yeah, Phil, I'm just happy that it didn't wake up when it was on my shoulders.
Okay, now all we gotta do is pluck its tooth out. Plus, it's tied down, and it has a lot of big, sharp teeth, so getting one shouldn't be too big of a problem.
Yeah, and I mean, it seems like they regenerate because it looks like there's a full set of teeth, and we took some out of Justin Jake's arm. He won't miss it at all.
Right. Okay, but you should do it.
I should do it?
Yeah.
I took him all the way here. You should do it.
Exactly, you're stronger than me. You'll really be able to pluck that tooth out.
Okay, fine, Phil. I got the tooth extractor. Just gotta set the right size for the tooth, which it's pretty big.
It actually worked! It actually worked!
No.
Okay, this is where they're probably keeping the Sword of 1,000 Wolves.
How do you know that?
Because I know Agent Shield and I know what they're up to. It's gonna be in here. The only problem is this is 4 inches of thick, reinforced titanium steel. But don't worry, that's why we've got this thing.
Just gonna set it to maximum settings and overload the power. You might want to stand back. It's got a strong grip.
Is this far enough?
Yeah, it should be. Come on, I think it worked. Oh, there it is, just where I suspected it to be. The sword of 1,000 wolves.
I thought it would be shinier.
It's plenty shiny. Also, this is what's gonna stop us from turning into werewolves. Now, come on, we gotta get back to the lab. Hopefully, Phil and Biggs are having as much luck as us.
Easy, Mr. Werewolf. Easy, Mr. Werewolf. No! Okay, just a little bit longer. Phil, it's waking up. I thought you said it was asleep.
Did we have to bring the entire box? We could have just taken the sword out.
This is a crazy cool box. I mean, look at it. Who made this thing?
Agent Shield, and for all we know, they have trackers on it. What was that scream? It sounded like Phil.
I'm gonna go put my box away.
Hey, it's okay. It's tied down. It's gonna be completely fine.
What is going on in here?
Nothing, Jake. Nothing's going on.
What are you guys yelling about?
All right, we got the big slime.
What about the werewolf's tooth?
We're working on it.
Phil! Why is the werewolf in our house?
Pixie forgot to bring the tooth extractor, so we brought the werewolf to the tooth extractor.
That is like the worst idea you've ever had! Oh, no. Phil, this is a horrible idea. Do you want to get bit by the werewolf?
Nope, it's all up to you now, Jake.
Wait, we have a full moon tonight, Phil! If that full moon comes up, do you know how strong this werewolf's gonna get? Your little trap here isn't gonna work on it, okay? It's gonna...
That's why we should get the tooth now.
Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go take a tooth from a live werewolf. You were supposed to hit it with a sleep dart and take the tooth then.
Were you not just listening to me 2 minutes ago? We forgot the tooth extractor, Jake. And hey, at least it's fully tied down.
Well, Jake, I tried to take out the tooth and I couldn't, so here, you can try now. It's your job.
I literally already got the sword of 1,000 wolves. Now I gotta get the tooth from the werewolf that bit me?
Yeah, but we got the slime.
Okay, fine, just move aside. Okay, all right there, Mr. Werewolf. Okay, hey, you probably remember me. Yeah, you got a big, okay, all right. Took a big bite out of me. Let's not do that again. All right, open up wide. Yeah, just like that, just like that. I think I got it. I got it! See, look at that. If it wasn't for me, we wouldn't be solving all the problems here. Now everything's gonna be fine.
Okay. Oh, my arms. I didn't get bit.
We're good.
Whoa, Jake?
Jake,
Is he good?
did you get the tooth?
I got the tooth.
What was all that commotion about downstairs?
Yeah, let's just say Biggs and Phil decided to trap a werewolf inside of our house.
Why on earth would they?
Because we had to get the tooth. You're welcome. Oh, people are so rude these days.
Which they didn't even do. I had to get the tooth, and if it wasn't for the fact that I'm literally turning into a werewolf, I would be way angrier, but we need to work fast. We have to create this cure before the moon comes up. It's already getting dark outside. Okay, just put the box down and give me the sword. The first thing we need to do is get the silver from the silver sword of 1,000 wolves.
But I really like the box.
Forget the box for a minute, Jess, okay? You can keep the box, fine. Just give me the sword.
Is this it?
Yeah, careful.
Ooh, shiny.
I need to melt this down, or at least get a little bit of the silver to melt off of it so I can mix it into the antidote that should cure me and Jess.
You would not be able to make unless me and Biggsy got the slime.
Sure, okay, yes, you guys got the slime, which is great, but me and Jess still technically got 2 out of the 3 things we needed.
Whoa. That tooth was 50-50. I had to take it all the way back from the forest. Phil and I did most of the work.
Okay, it doesn't matter, okay? Look, our bites are getting worse. We need to do this. Time to melt the sword. It's working! It's working! The sword! It's melting! A melted piece of the sword of 1,000 wolves into the mixture. Okay, now all we have to do is add the final ingredient, the werewolf's tooth, which thanks to me, I have.
Guys, it's starting to get a little itchy.
Oh, no, Jess!
The time.
Don't freak out! Okay. Don't freak out. We're turning a lot faster than we thought. Okay.
Look at my nails!
We need to get the cure made, like, now. Phil, pass me that.
Or, Jake, we can open up this pack of Pokemon cards.
It's not the time!
Aw, man, we didn't get anything good.
Yeah, and we're never gonna have a chance to get anything good if we don't cure this. All right, everyone stand back. I don't know how this is gonna react.
Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, that's the spot. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's reacting. Okay, quickly, I need you to administer this to Jess.
Yeah, Jake, I'm really starting to feel angry.
No time, Jess.
I think it's working.
It worked.
My hand!
We did it! Wait, check the bite.
It's gone!
We actually did it! We found the cure! Okay, now I just have to administer it to myself and...
Jake?
Oh no! Oh no! What's happening to him? Whoa!
Oh no, I don't feel so good.
We're too late. It's midnight.
Today we are gonna be using our ultimate box fort monster prison to capture 3 of the most deadly, scariest, and insane monsters we have ever been up against. After the last video where I was bit by a literal werewolf and almost turned into one, I decided that it was no longer time to keep running. We were not gonna stay hidden. We were gonna use all of our skills and abilities, mostly mine, to come up with a way to capture all the monsters that are surrounding our house.
Guys, I somehow ended up in prison.
And thanks to Bigsy, he's demonstrating our brand new werewolf prison. This thing is legit. It uses moonlighting to capture the werewolf in a constant state, so he doesn't turn back into a human and try and sneak out. Werewolves are kind of weird like that. And since me and Jess almost turned into one, we know a thing or two about being a werewolf. I still howl when the moon comes out.
Yeah, Jake, speaking of being bit by a werewolf, don't you think it's a really bad idea to go after these new monsters? Like Siren Head? Do you really think it's a good idea to capture Siren Head? What would it even be like being bit by him?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to go after these monsters. You don't just let a monster live by you. If a chipmunk were to crawl into your house one night and start living under your bed, would you just... Well, actually, I would let a chipmunk live under my bed, but you get the point. We have to stop... Biggs? Oh, Bigsy! Yeah, no, we can't hear you, Biggs. Biggs is demonstrating actually the second monster that we'll be hunting down's cage. This is our brand new top-of-the-line Siren Head security cell. As you guys know, Siren Head can make sounds that are hypersonic. They will literally make you go deaf or turn into something you don't want to. Not to mention that it has been known to bite. So we had to create a prison cell that is absolutely 100% soundproof. Inside here, you literally can't hear anything. It's gonna be kind of hard to fit Siren Head in here because we're gonna actually have to... Biggs, it's see-through, Biggs. It's still see-through. Put your shirt back on. But as you can tell, yes, we're gonna have to probably modify Siren Head a little bit to fit him in here, which we'll figure out once we capture him.
Jake, speaking of the monsters we're gonna capture today, what's the third one?
Yeah, so as you guys know, we're catching a werewolf and Siren Head, but for the third monster, I'm not telling anyone what we're capturing because let's just say it's sort of so evil, so scary, and so dangerous. If I tell you guys, you won't come with me.
Jake, please tell me we are not capturing the...
Maybe?
No, we are not capturing...
Don't worry about it, okay? Just worry about capturing the other monsters first. Look, we still have to track down a werewolf and a Siren Head. I mean, Siren Head's a little bit easier to track down because he's literally the size of a building, but more dangerous, and we could lose our hearing.
I'm sorry, you said losing our hearing? What else could go wrong?
If you're too close to it when it makes its loud siren noises. And plus, what do you think I've been doing every night while you guys play Fortnite? I've been upstairs in the lab working on brand new tech to help us capture these monsters. I've made a new device to capture each one of the brand new monsters, even the third one, which is so top secret, I can't tell you.
What do you mean top secret, Jake? We need to know what monster it is so we can be safe and
Let's
do it correctly.
just say you've been bitten by it before.
I've been bitten by every monster before.
That's
You know who hasn't been bit though? This guy, Big C. I think I'm the best hunter out there because I've been bit. My hands are clean and I don't turn into anything. That's
Great,
a
then
good
he
point.
can do it. He can do all of it.
Whoa, no. I'm just saying I'm good at it. I don't want to do it.
Maybe there is a linkage between smelling horrible and not getting bit. I should look
Hey.
into that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, but guys, enough standing around. We gotta get out there and capture these monsters. We have to lock them up in the cells, and not only is the hard part gonna be capturing them, it's also going to be storing them in our prison. We do not want these things to escape, because what's worse than a monster?
a monster that you locked up in a prison and now is really mad at you because you locked it up and wants revenge, that's horrible.
It's almost like that's happened every single time we've had a prison, Jake.
It's gonna be fine. Let's head to the spy base so we can grab our tech. And guys, if there are any monsters that you think we should capture that we're missing, or you see anything spooky or strange in this video, leave a comment down below and smack that like button. Welcome to the Papa Jake spy base, where I work on all sorts of crazy tech and cool gadgets that help us fight monsters, take down bad guys, and sometimes even become Spider-Man.
Thanks, Jake. That's great. That's great, Jake. Thanks a lot.
Some of the abilities I still have, which is pretty cool. I even got to meet Spider-Man. And now we're gonna be using that same tech to track down these monsters, starting with Siren Head. You guys know him as that big, tall, mean, very loud creature that likes to hide in the woods. And let's just be real, he is extremely loud. If you're too close to him when his sound wave goes off, you're gonna be done for.
You're gonna pop your eardrums. You won't be able to hear ever again.
Yeah, or worse. So that's why I've been working on some brand new tech that's gonna help us get as close to him as possible and keep us safe. I grabbed a bunch of our helmets and retrofitted them with active noise canceling, which means that all the sound of, well, the outside, but also Siren Head is completely cut out when you put this on. Just like that. But we still have radios inside, so you can hear me right now, and so can Phil or Biggs.
Jake, these things are awesome!
Wow! And I actually can't hear anything Phil's saying because I have a mute Phil button. All right, that's how we're gonna get close to Siren Head. But how we're actually gonna take him down is a bit more complicated.
No way, Jake. That's so cool. Okay, I'm gonna try and put it on. Oh, Jess, how do I look?
Good. They look great. These things look strong. Are they also like indestructible?
Great idea, Jess. And only one way to find out. You're gonna have to hit me with something.
Okay. Ready?
Ready? Whoa! I didn't even feel that!
Oh, can I try next?
No. Guys, as much as I love to test my gadgets, we need to capture Siren Head. Now back to this. This is my EMP device. And it's kind of really heavy. This is what we're gonna use to disable Siren Head and get him back to our prison.
Jake, should I press this button?
No, do not press that button!
Oh, okay, not pressing the button.
Okay, now the way that this works is kind of simple. We bring it out to the woods once we know where Siren Head is. We get as close to him as we possibly can. Then, and only then, do we flip up the safety
we
switch.
press the button.
No one presses the button. Then we can press the button, overloading Siren Head and taking him down. Think about it like a sleep spray, but for a giant siren.
Jake, can I bring these goggles?
Can I keep this?
No, nobody's keeping any of my cool gadgets. Also, that is just a historical replica. This was used by my great-great-grandfather, Papa Jake Redbeard. He was a Viking. Okay guys, so we've headed back to the forest where we've last spotted Siren Head, and I currently have a drone up above us. It's scanning the tree line for anything. Since Siren Head's sort of a really massive, tall siren, basically, he's not exactly the hardest thing to spot. All we have to do is locate him and move in slowly.
Jake?
Yeah?
How far is the radius on this thing? How close do we need to get to him?
Not that close, just a few feet. Feet! Or was it miles? You know what, just to be safe, we'll get as close as we can.
Are you sure this, new Papa Jake technology is gonna work?
Follow me.
Are we close to him?
Oh yeah, after we heard that sound, I started moving the drone in the direction. And it started to get a little bit weird. It was picking up some sort of frequency, and that's when I saw the trees move. Take a look. I'm coming around the back side, zooming in. There he is. Guys, Siren Head. Do you hear that?
Yeah!
Wait, I can still hear it, but the helmets are soundproof. That means that Siren Head's noise is still able to pass through the helmets. Okay, the helmets should dampen it enough that we don't get hurt, but guys, this means that we cannot be out here for that long, and we definitely cannot get that close to him.
Are we close enough to launch the EMP?
Yeah, I think so. Okay, everyone, we're close enough. This is gonna be the spot. If we take down Siren Head, then just remember, this is only gonna work for so long before it wakes up. I need to get there and remove its head. The rest of the body we can leave behind.
We're removing his head?
Well, when you say it like that, it sounds really bad, but yes, because we can't fit his entire body in our prison. Plus, don't worry, his body does grow back, which is kind of a problem for another
Grows
day.
back? No wonder he gets so tall, like taller than the trees.
Hold it! Keep your helmets on!
He's close!
I
because Phil, clearly we're close enough to Siren Head that if that blast almost blew my ears out, a secondary blast is 100% gonna take us out. I'd rather not have my helmet on.
So you're telling me these helmets are useless?
They're not useless, they still work. We're just way too close to Siren Head. I didn't think you'd be this close to us. They're not meant to withstand that kind of sound waves. Did you see the ground shaking?
Okay, well, can you turn this device on so we can get him and get out of here?
Yep.
I hope he doesn't do a second sound wave. I like my ears.
All right, I'm starting up the EMP.
Okay, hurry!
All right, launching in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's working. Okay, now just wait for it to activate.
Activate! It's not activated already!
There'll be a big electrical storm. Look up. Ooh, there he is. Siren Head. No way. Guys, this is the closest we have ever been to Siren Head.
But Jake, it's still way too big to take back to the prison.
Is that what you needed this for?
We don't have to take back the whole body, Phil, just the head. We'll leave the 50 feet of body that way to the wolves. We got it. The first monster for our new prison, and it's Siren Head. We need to get this back quick. He's only gonna be asleep for so long. And when he wakes up, he's gonna be mad.
Okay, Jake, that's one monster down. What's next?
Well, now that we finally caught Siren Head, it means we can go after the next monster. And Siren Head, luckily for us, can't hurt us. Behind that soundproof cage, he is absolutely unable to cause any problems for us unless we lose power. But since we now caught Siren Head, that leaves 2 different monsters that we need to catch and put in our prison. One of which is going to be the werewolf. Now you guys know both me and Jess were bit by this thing, and it didn't turn out so well.
We just got cured, Jake. Why are we going to play with fire? It's like saying, hello, werewolf, bite me again!
Yeah, I really didn't like the part where my bite kind of inflated like a balloon.
Or when you were ripping teeth out of my bite. It was disgusting!
That part was kind of fun, though.
Okay, but Jake, we've tried to capture this werewolf 2 times technically, and every time we've been unsuccessful.
Yeah, but this time I was able to modify our Ghostbusters gear. That way we can actually track the werewolf and suck it up in our ghost catcher. Because technically the werewolf isn't fully a ghost. That's why we weren't able to do it before. But now with the modified trapping system, we'll be able to stun him with the proton blaster, suck him up with the ghost catcher, and easily deliver him to his brand new cell, which has some crazy new tech in it. I want to show you guys inside. Firstly, you got to get through this security door. And that's not exactly easy. Pull this, activate the actuator.
What about this one?
Do not touch the blue one, Jess, unless you want to release all the monsters. Power, fingerprint scanner, and last but not least, my top secret code.
He wasn't even looking at it.
Okay, maybe the code part doesn't matter that much. Come on in. This opens up into the second staging area of the monster cell, where we've got Bigsy. How's it going, Biggs?
Not too bad. I'm actually setting up the lights right now. Okay, I've almost got it. Perfect. Okay, well, not exactly perfect. I have 1 mood lighting ready to go, but I need about 15 more for it to actually be effective for the werewolf.
Okay, and we definitely need to get those done. If you guys don't know, werewolves are, well, they react to moonlight, which is how exactly we're gonna keep it in this cage. You might think, well, Jake, if you activate the moonlight, then won't it just stay a werewolf? Well, that's the point. The longer a werewolf stays in werewolf form, the more energy it drains. That's why werewolves only last like 1 night. If we can keep the light on it constantly, we will be able to tire it out and keep it docile while it's in the cell. And the best part is, since we can capture it in our ghost capture, all we have to do is bring it over to this little panel, slide the ghost capture device in, and the werewolf will appear right in the cell, just like all the other ghosts.
Okay, well, what are we waiting for, Jake? Let's capture this werewolf once and for all. And if it bites me,
We technically have the cure. I mean, remember? Now come on, Bigsy, I need you to stay here and get those lights ready. By the time we get back, the moonlighting better be up and running. For us, we'll grab my new Ghostbuster gear and head to the woods.
I wish I could set up the lights.
Jake, not gonna lie, kinda miss this Ghostbusters gear.
Yeah, well, make sure you know how to use it, Phil, because at any second we can see that werewolf. What?
I don't want to see the werewolf.
I thought you heard something.
Oh, I don't miss this gear at all. I'd rather we go back home, put on a nice movie. We could watch Ghostbusters.
Oh, Jess, do you not remember the van? That thing was awesome.
Yeah, and Jess, you have like one of the most important jobs. You're capturing the actual werewolf, so you better be ready with the box.
I'm not ready.
All right, follow my track. Come on. Looks like it's picking up a signal this way. If we get close enough, we should hear it howl. Those werewolves love to howl.
I'm not gonna lie, I have not figured out how to turn this proton blaster on yet.
Why couldn't I stay back and set up the moonlighting?
Okay, come on. Let's head this way.
Is it picking up anything, Jake?
It was. Come on. Maybe something around here.
Why are there so many sticks in here?
Wait. Oh, I've got a signal again. This way, come on. Can werewolves climb trees?
We got big claws. You saw mine growing. They were like...
Yeah, that means they might be anywhere, even above us. Okay, on second thought, what if we use plan B? If we can't track it down fully, we'll make the werewolf come to us with some bait.
I was the bait last time for the slide eater. It is not gonna be me this time. I haven't been bit yet by this werewolf, and I don't plan on today being that day.
Actually, now that I think about it, it'd be pretty cool if we went back and grabbed that monster from the toilet. We could probably use that against the werewolf. Werewolf versus toilet monster. Who do you think would win?
Probably the werewolf. No, toilets are so... I don't know, Jake. I want to go home.
Okay, well, you know what, Jess? Why don't you just relax, because you're gonna get the next special job. Since we can't find the werewolf, we'll bring him to us, and you are gonna be the bait.
No.
Werewolves can sense fear, and you're already terrified. So we'll have you set up on this tree, screaming out in fear. Me and Phil will hide behind that tree, and when we see the werewolf, we'll ambush him.
I like that plan a lot. We'll use the proton blasters, blast the werewolf, and you can hopefully suck him up. And if you don't suck him up, you'll get bit again.
I thought this was your worst plan, and now it's definitely your worst plan,
You're gonna
Jake.
be fine, Jess, okay? Look, we're gonna be right there. Just do exactly what you're doing. Be super scared and act like you have no idea what you're doing. You'll be great at that.
That's true.
Okay, Phil, come on. Let's get behind this tree.
Scary! I hate werewolves! Werewolves, I'm so scared!
Perfect. She's in position. Now we just have to wait for the werewolf. You're doing great, Jess! Just keep acting scared.
Jake, how do I turn on the proton blaster?
What?
Oh, stinky werewolf! I'm a scaredy cat!
Quick, no! We got him! Jess! Fuck!
It worked! It worked! Did it actually work?
Wow, I thought you were totally a goner!
Did you get bit?
I can't believe she actually did it. No, she's not bit!
Thank goodness.
Oh yeah, he's definitely in here. We gotta get this thing back to the prison.
Does that mean we get to go home now?
Yeah, for a little bit until we go get the third monster, which you're not gonna like. We did it! I can't believe we did it! We actually caught the werewolf!
Do you think he's angry in there?
Nah, he'll be fine. We'll let me shake it for good measure. I mean, he bit both of us.
I think he's definitely angry in there now.
Well, he's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison. Come on, let's put him inside.
Unless he breaks out of this prison.
He's not gonna break out, Jess. Stop being a negative Nancy.
My name's not Nancy, it's Jess.
I know.
Apparently not.
All right, let's transfer the werewolf into the cell. Bigsy, is the moonlighting working?
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Look what I did. Set up the moonlighting. Now we can put the werewolf in. Wait, did you guys catch the werewolf? Please tell me no one bit you.
Just make sure you got that moonlight ready as soon as I transfer the werewolf.
Oh, I don't like this. I can't look. Did you do it yet?
Not yet, Jess. And stop being such a scaredy cat.
How about now?
No, you're gonna make me mess up. This is very hard.
Now?
No!
Or is it working?
Yep, it's working. The werewolf's transferring. Bigsy, make sure the moonlighting turns on.
All right, don't worry. This is gonna work perfectly. Turning on the moonlighting right now, with a 20% chance it's gonna work. Okay, come on. You got this. Woohoo! It worked! I mean, I knew it was gonna work.
Where's the werewolf? What's happening? Oh! The moonlighting's working. He's calming down.
Is he dancing?
No, I think he's just kind of sleepy. He's expending all his energy. The moonlight's working. Hey, buddy. Hope you enjoy the rest of your life in this cell. Bigsy, full lockdown mode. This werewolf's locked up for good.
I much prefer him in our cardboard prison as opposed to outside roaming in the woods. And I prefer being in the prison as opposed to roaming in the woods.
Whew. And just like that, 2 out of the 3 monsters are done.
Hey! Oh, he's sleeping. Huh, I did a good job.
Told you the moonlighting would work. Now, come on.
I gotta tell you guys about the third monster. I know I've been keeping this secret from all of you and all of you guys, but that's for good cause. Because I know if I told you about this third monster, nobody would want to go on the mission. It's so deadly, it's so dangerous, so scary. Just my pee your pants just hearing about it. The third monster we're going after is none other than the Skinwalker. That's right. If you guys remember, the Skinwalker bit Jess. And that was one of the scariest bites we've ever had. Ever since then, I've wanted to capture it and lock it up so it can't hurt anyone else.
Jake, this is, you want that in there? In our house?
We haven't seen him since then. Why don't we just leave him to be whatever's doing is out there and we can stay here and it's like it's never even happened.
Just, you know how bad that bite was? Do you want another person to get bit? I mean, it's one thing if you get bit again, but what if I get bit? That would suck. It would really suck, and I don't want that for me.
Well, I've actually never been bit before, so I'm not actually too worried.
And guys, don't forget, if there's a monster that you think we need to lock up for good and put in our prison, be sure to leave a comment down below. And if you happen to see anything weird in this video at all, maybe in the woods or anywhere, let us know in the comments as well, because all of that information can help us track down more monsters. Now, you're probably wondering, Jake, how are you gonna take down a Skinwalker? I think it's time to show you guys a brand new tech item I've been working on. I call it the Papa Spear. Come with me. Welcome to our spy lab. This is the place where we create all of our crazy inventions and also work on a ton of really cool, awesome science experiments.
Jake, this is not a brand new item. This is the sleep dirt that we've been using on monsters.
Yes, and it is fully refilled and ready to go because we don't know exactly what we're gonna be dealing with. Skinwalkers are, let's just say, very dangerous. They can transition from a skinwalker into an animal, so they can pretty much hide in plain sight. Jess, that is a 5,000 volt PJ trapper.
Well, you wouldn't leave it on, would you?
Yes, of course, it's always up. Oh, that hurt. Everything hurts. I can see in multiple colors.
Sorry.
As I was saying, we'll be using all of my new and old tech to take down the Skinwalker. The new piece of tech is something that I've been personally developing, called the Papa Spear.
Wait, Jake, can I have the spear?
No, Big Z, I'm gonna be using the spear. Mostly because you don't want to use it. It's still in its prototype phase, and I don't know how well it's gonna work.
Okay, well, what do I get to bring on this adventure?
Check it out!
Whoa!
The Papa Spear. It's got everything you need. An electrical mode, a fire mode, and a secret gold mode, which we're not gonna talk about right now because I don't know if it really fully works. But as you can see, this spear not only is gonna work for taking down monsters, but it also can defend me in tight situations. Turn on the electrical mode. Oh, and listen to that power. This thing's got more power than the net Jess is currently holding.
Oh, no way, well, I'll trade ya.
And the fire mode? It's basically a glorified flamethrower. Whoa! Now that will cook your hot dogs.
Okay, well, what does this thing do, Jake? Does it explode things?
That does an even better job, Biggs, and arguably the most important job. It's the GPS tracker that's gonna help us track down the monster. Because unfortunately, this monster is not on our property.
Why can't we just leave him alone? He's nowhere near us.
So follow the red dot on the tracking device. I think I'll be able to do it.
Okay. Jake, will this sleep dart even work on the Skinwalker?
Looks like there's only one way to find out. Come on!
All right, Bigsy, where do I turn next?
Okay, Phil, you're on the right track. We're tracking him now. I see him on the map, but we're 2 miles out.
Remember, this thing could be anything. It could be an animal, it could be a person.
Phil, there's a left up ahead, and then it's gonna be your first right. I know you get mixed up. That's a left and then a right.
Okay, if once we get close enough, Phil, we're gonna have to ditch the car. I don't want to scare this thing away. We only have one shot to capture it. And if this thing bites us again, I don't think we have any of the cure left.
Okay, taking a left. We're going this way.
Yep, that's left.
Bigsy, are we getting any closer?
We're getting a little closer.
Wait, we're almost on top of it.
Wait, stop.
Okay.
Yeah, we're within 100 feet. Phil, pull over. Grab your gear and let's get out of here.
All right, Jake, what are we looking for?
Okay, it's this way, guys. Follow me.
All right, come on, follow Biggs.
All right.
Wait up.
Just be careful and quiet. We don't want to scare it away or make it angry and have it bite us before we can take it down.
But what if it's a bird or a plane?
Once we get close enough, Biggs' thing will start to make a very, very loud noise. That's when we know we're right on top of it. Then we attack the first thing we see.
What if it starts making noise?
Do sleep darts work on birds?
Yeah, they work on birds. Oh no. Guys, look. Cage.
Wait, Jake, do you think there's a monster in that hole? Someone beat it to us?
I don't know. Biggsy, pass me your scanner. No. No, it's
still too far away. But I don't like the sight of a large cage like that inside of a pond.
Maybe they were fishing?
Or maybe the pond monster's back.
That, or someone could be breeding the pond monster. We should
Not again!
definitely make a note of this location on my map. We'll have to come back here and check it out. But for now, we're tracking down the skinwalker. Come on. Okay, but it does look like the signal is getting stronger up this way. Let's keep moving.
I am getting the sleep dirt.
Go.
Ready
Jess, where are you going?
You said the signal's getting stronger that way, so I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, so you want to be alone with the skinwalker when it runs past us? And yeah, that's what I.
What are you waiting for?
Come on. Guys, we're getting closer. Be on the lookout. He's either going to be in his normal skinwalker form or animal form.
Jake!
Yeah, I don't like the look of that.
He's coming!
Scanning? That's it! That's him!
Jake, how am I supposed to blast him with a sleep dart from here?
Okay, don't worry. I told you I wasn't going to tell you what the third button does. It's a tracking system for the spear. I'm taking this thing out of the sky. Watch out! Phil, get that sleep dart ready!
Yeah!
Fire the sleep dart! Is it working?
Oh, direct hit!
Wait. It's not working.
What? Why is he getting up?
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Jess, it might be time to use that net. Set it to max power.
I don't think it's gonna work!
I got an idea. I knew this electric mud would come in handy. The net might not work, but the spear and the net should be enough. We did it. We actually did it.
I can't believe that worked!
Oh, he's still shaking a little bit. Let's get this thing back to the prison before it wakes up. Come on. All right, guys, well, we officially did it. We've caught a skinwalker. Now we just have to lock him up in his cell, where he'll be spending the rest of his life.
You're telling me it's not already locked, Jake?
Well, the first set of locks are done, but this prison comes with some extra security. If he tries to touch that, he's gonna get a whole lot of electricity. Way more than we put through him out there.
All right, so far we've got a siren head, a ghost werewolf, and now a skinwalker. Please tell me that's it, and we can order a pizza party.
I mean, we can definitely have our pizza party, but guys, there are always brand new monsters that we can try and capture and put away for good. So if you have any ideas or any suggestions, like, hey, maybe we go check out the Loch Ness Monster, be sure to leave a comment down below.
Ooh, and we could build a box fort boat on the water.
Ooh, out in the sunshine, maybe we can build sandcastles.
All right, I'm calling the pizza, get Fortnite loaded up. Come on.
Extra cheese, extra cheese!
Don't forget the dipping sauces.
Wait, guys, where'd the skinwalker go?
Phil, it's fine, come on.